Hi everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts. You know, I had mentioned in my last video that I just uploaded that I was going to show you how to do the Pretty Pendants New Year's Eve banner on my Gypsy, but for some reason the lighting in my craft room or the camera, whatever, is just not going together properly. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole process and just try to explain to you as best as possible, because I really don't think that you can see it very clearly. I've tried to adjust the lighting, I've tried to do everything, and there must be a trick to it that I just can't figure it out. So anyway, so my Gypsy's on, and the first thing I want to do is I want to pick the cartridge name, which I already have. It's actually Pretty Pendants, and we're going to do one layer at a time. So we'll start with this one, and we're going to make that 5 1/4. And in order to do that, you're going to come over here to the height, and I actually like to use the number pad here versus the arrows, because then I can get a more accurate measurement. And so we're done with that layer. Now, since I have to make actually 9 of these, I know that on one mat I can cut 4. So I'm going to go over to my advanced option, and I'm going to go down to the little icon that has 2 squares that are sort of connected together. And I'm going to go ahead and make 4 of these. So each time that I copy the image, I'm going to touch that double square icon or symbol. Alright, so I have layer 1 done. Now I'm going to create another layer, which is layer 2. And I don't want to see the rectangles that I've created on layer 1. So right next to the L on layer 1 is a little eyeball. So I'm going to push on that with my stylus, and that'll make it go away. So layer 2, I'm going to go back to the virtual mat, select the second one, back to the virtual mat, make sure it's on basic, touch on height, touch on the number pad, 5.25, say OK. You know what? Because I didn't have the little box around it, that's why. Alright, so let's try that again. Height, number pad, 5.25, and there we go. Now we're going to make 3 more of them. Advanced, double box, making sure that each time your image is actually on there. So double box, double box. Okay, that's layer 2. Let's create one more layer. That's layer 3. I don't want to see layer 2's images, so I'm going to click on the eye. Then I'm going to go to virtual mat, third image, and there it is. That's the outline. So we're going to create the layer. So we're going to go copy, over, copy, over, copy, and over. So we have all 3 layers ready to cut. Now all you have to do with your Gypsy is just plug it into your Cricut, and when I go to layer 1, put that eye back on there so we can see it. I'm going to turn off layer 3, and I'm going to turn off layer 2, and then you can see layer 1. So it'll cut 1 layer at a time. Let me show you what I mean by that. So here I am on layer 1. It's blue. That's telling you that it's the right layer. And I'm going to cut, and it only is going to show you what's going to cut on layer 1. I'm going to exit out of here because I'm not actually cutting. And let's go to layer 2. That's the only thing it's going to cut. So I'm going to cut here, and that's ready to cut. Again, I'm not going to be cutting, so I'm going to exit out of here. Then I'm going to go to layer 3, and I'm doing this just to make sure that I have all the right layers in their place. And then I would cut and go from there. So that's how I used, or how I use my Gypsy to design images and cut the images like they're supposed to be. Now, I'm not an expert at this, so again, like I said in the other one, if you have any words of advice or comments or helpful hints, just let me know, okay? thanks so much for watching, and the next video will be on the cricket. Have a great day.